There's a story of this young man when I hear it now. Now, luck you do. Now I go interview the man. The man was hit by bullets because of Reverend Father Mbaka and the former governor of Enugu State. Their beef that year. That time, Reverend Father Mbaka was always against the character of the governor and the way the governor managed the state. So, let me just show you the story. The story explains itself. They will ask who is really at fault in this matter. The governor, the police, or the Reverend Father. Watch this video, please.
How many of you know Reverend Father Mbaka? This young man you have seen in wheelchairs in this situation because of that Reverend Father. Many years ago, Father Mbaka was deeply involved in politics.
Okay.
And the governor of Enugu State, Governor Chimaroke, was not so happy with this Reverend Father. He did not want him involved in government issues. This Reverend Father would come to this young man's school to use the environment for his programs. And the governor was not so happy about it that the Reverend Father was criticizing him, yet still using government properties. Governor Chimaroke then sent police officers to come and forcefully take away Reverend Mbaka from the school premises. But Reverend Mbaka tried to use the students to shield the police officers from accessing him. The police officers were trying to reach Father Mbaka, but the students were resisting the arrest. Wow. And somehow, the Nigerian police officers engaged in violence. They started shooting. This 13-year-old boy came to school that fateful day, and unfortunately, one of the bullets hit him. And since 2002, this guy has lost the experience of what it feels like to walk or stand. Reverend Father Mbaka has abandoned him. The former governor of Enugu State, Governor Chimaroke, has also abandoned him, and the Nigerian police never even cared about that 13-year-old boy. Today he's a grown-up adult and he's struggling with a lot of things. The world has left him behind. His friends and families have made progress, but unfortunately he can't even compete to chase all the beautiful things he wants. For example, his inability to produce children is a very big difficulty for him. This is his story.
Okay, let's hear from
Oh my goodness, bro, I can't believe you're in this situation because of what the Nigerian police did to you. Yeah. Can you tell us what really happened?
Okay, let's hear you.
It's 22 years ago, actually, in my school, Government Technical College, Enugu. I was GS1 then. We were preparing to write our first exam in secondary school, and there was this dispute between Governor Chimaroke Namani, which is also a senator then, the years gone by, and Mbaka, Reverend Father Ejike Mbaka. They were having political crisis issues then. So, and Mbaka was using our school field for his every Wednesday adoration then. So the government of the day now asked the Mbaka to leave the school premises since he was against the government of the day. So that led to crisis in Enugu, chaos and riots in our school. So the governor asked the mobile police to come to, I don't know, maybe to put things in order. I don't know what happened.
Chase him out of there.
It resulted to riot, and they started shooting.
And you were in class?
I was in class. Then I dropped. It was in the morning, actually. It was in the morning. So when I came out, as after dropping my school bag, I came out to outside to just be with others. So I was hit by bullets and some other people. It affected my spinal cord, and ever since then I've been like this. I've been paralyzed all the way from T2.
How old were you then?
I was 13 years old.
Who do you think should be responsible for what happened to this young man? The former governor of Enugu State, or Reverend Father Mbaka,
or the police,
or the Nigerian police, or the school's authority for not protecting
their
students? I can't believe that you've been in this situation for more than 22 years now.
Yeah.
I mean, that happened in 2002, right?
Yes, it happened in 2002.
So since then, you've never been able to walk?
I've never been able to walk.
Are these people are aware of your situation?
They are very much aware. They came to the hospital.
Oh, they came to see you.
Can
you tell us about it?
Okay. The governor came 3 times. The Reverend Father Ejike Mbaka came 3 times. I mean, the Governor Chimaroke Namani, he came 3 times with his people. Also with Mbaka, they came 3 times. They bought my first wheelchair that I used, and they paid my hospital bill. So they promised never to let me suffer. They'll see me through with school and all that. But ever since I left Enugu because my uncle could not take care of me anymore. So he has to send me back to my parents.
Wow.
My father was with me in the hospital for 6 months, close to 6 months. So when he was coming back to Benin, I had to follow him. So ever since then, they forgot about me. And I've been like that. I'm the first son of my family.
So you mean after buying you a wheelchair and paying your hospital bills, these people did not do anything?
Nothing.
Not even one thing for you?
Nothing.
What about your school? Did you complete your education?
No. GS1, I stopped there.
You stopped right, GS1?
Right there, sir. Right
and
there.
Nobody ever cared about your life?
Nobody.
So for more than 22 years now, you've been going through hardship?
Day in, day out, depression.
You lost the privilege of going to school?
Yeah.
You became a burden to your family and friends?
And all that.
And you could not change. What is something you have always wanted to be in the future?
I wanted to be into business. I wanted to do business. That was what I was pursuing.
All your life as a child?
As a child, yeah. Even my uncle, he knows. My uncle is late now, the one I stayed with. He wanted me. Anytime he called me, what do you want to be? I said business. I want to do business. But somebody on wheelchair cannot do business effectively. You understand? You need hands. You need things. You understand? So many things.
Apart from that, Seth, you probably need capital, right?
Capital. And
well, okay, I'll come back to that.
Yeah.
What about the Nigerian police? Did they take responsibility for their...
A question be that?
No, not at all.
But were they aware that a bullet hit a child?
Of course.
And you were the only victim?
I'm not the only victim.
Oh my goodness. There were other people too?
Yes.
Like how many?
We were 3 in number that they took to University of Nigeria Teaching Hospital.
Oh boy.
I was in the same vehicle with one other guy that
Is the IG of police aware of this?
I don't know.
What about the commissioner in that very region?
The commissioner, I don't know the commissioner. I think Tafa Balogun was the IG then.
You mean the police did not even visit you? Nothing?
Nothing, sir. Apart from the police officers that come with Chimaroke when they are visiting.
How can everybody just ignore? I mean, this is like a 30. See, forget that you're watching this video 22 years later. I mean, imagine a 13-year-old boy in that situation, in so much pain, a bullet in your back.
Up till now, it's still there.
Oh, up till now, the bullet is still there.
Yes, yes. They operated on me, but the doctor said that.
The doctor said that probably the bullet is too close to his vital organs, and they're not going to come up. You see, for some people, Nigeria happened to them. For others, religion happened to them. But for this young man here, both Nigeria, religion, police, greed, everything that happened to him. The greed of the school, because why is a pastor having his weekly Wednesday program in a school during learning hours? Because obviously, there were students in that school that day. That's why they could use them as human shield. A pastor left church. Reverend Father Mbaka left church and used his school. People are supposed to be schooling to be doing weekly program. Now they come, now they want to arrest them or anything. Can't use people children to block. Now when they tell them many people with this, can't use people children to block. Now people like don't hit somebody, now all of them don't abandon them. Government abandon them. Father abandon them. Look at him there. Look at him, he's like a shadow of a human being. And not be only him. There be 3 Welsh hospital. If you see those other ones condition safe over pastor and governor quarrel. How can Nigerian police be shooting ammunition where there are children with school uniform? Now we gather, for instance, they believe say because we hold flag, nothing will happen. People, children with school uniform, Nigerian police shoots there. You know if you talk this word for Igbo land, they go be like say we decrease. They go say that madman they talking. They happen here. I beg, I'm pissed off.